Yeah, welcome everyone in this new live development video about building an auto battle game. In this video we're going to make it so our units don't lag when they move, and it's going to be kind of a annoying process, but it's gonna be it's easy, but it's kind of annoying. So first thing we want to do is to copy and paste these folders somewhere on your desktop, just in case something goes wrong. And then the second thing we want to do is to remove any collision it exists between the square and the navigation mesh. So we're looking for nav can never affect navigation. The static mesh it can't. We're going to compile, and we're just going to try real quick to see what it does. I think it won't have any impact. I think it's the second change we need to do. Yeah, it doesn't have an impact. It's still lagging. But now we're gonna modify and tell our units that they are not pawn, they are going to be character. So we're losing some of the how to say that performance gain. Some performance we were gaining using only pawns because character are more expensive to handle, but it's gonna lag less when they move. So it duplicated some of the stuff we created, so we're just gonna make sure that we actually replace the new stuff by the older. So we're gonna collapse this to a function, get capsule, and it's gonna be a pure function, and this is gonna be called return value. And we're also gonna look to replace the mesh here, which we're also gonna collapse to function, get mesh, and this is gonna be return value. We're doing this in case we need to change once more. We will only need to change it in here and not everywhere at every reference of the capsule. So like this. So we want to replace every reference, not that one. That one we want to replace this one by that one. And we want to use the same collision we were using here, pawn. And this is a pawn, okay. And the skeletal mesh will add no collision. This skeletal mesh is gonna have no collision. And in the mesh we're gonna replace the old mesh by the new one, and we're gonna look for each as well, like we've done before, like this. We're happy about this, and we're also going to do this in the combat unit before getting rid of the events of the component I meant, and the mesh as well. Get mesh, like this. We have that now. And the else bar, we're gonna attach that to the mesh. So why aren't we seeing the capsule component? I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter for now. So is the capsule still referenced? Yeah, we're gonna replace this by that. Hit compile, and the skeletal mesh has no reference. We're gonna get rid of this. And we're in the combat unit, we're gonna get rid of the floating pawn movement, which has been replaced by the character movement. We're gonna change the speed here, 300, and it should do the trick if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, they are way too big. Oh, maybe that's why we're having the issue. No. So I don't know why they are so big. Collision size 111. Size 111. maybe we are changing the size. Yeah, we were changing the relative somewhere. I think we are changing the scale of this, I guess. We're changing the rotation, set relative rotation. Doesn't feel like it. I don't know why. And what if we are saying that in here actually they're static, and the default name in here is gonna be default unit. This way we can see what's going on actually. It's just that units, it just seems that units are big by default. The models. We lagged like a lot. Oh yeah. That's because we didn't make the unit pooled by default. Because we wanted to see them. So I just want to check out if the unit is as big as its model when we drop it there. And what about the square? I meant, what about the grid? It's gonna lag, yeah, it is. So yeah, the unit seems as big, so it's just that our scale might be a bit too small here. Maybe that's why we're having all these movement jitters, because we're acting on small ranges. But I don't have that feeling. I don't think it's the case here. So we're not gonna build the grid. And the combat unit, the mesh is gonna be like half its size. Oh, it failed. I think we have like maybe 2 grids. No, we don't. I don't know why it was lagging that hard. Okay, still. We were still. This is gonna be like 0.6. We don't want. Minus 85. Oh yeah. Minus 60, minus 30 I think. Minus 60. Like this. But by default this is gonna be pooled. And they're not rotated properly. This should be minus 90 because it's a character and it's unreal. Seems that we have no issue here. And what if we start the combat? Movement is way smoother. Even if we have some kind of bugs, this comes from the character movement, which has way more capabilities than the floating movement we were using. So that's actually we gained a lot here. But I think we have some kind of movement issue. Animation not playing, I meant. They're bumping each other. Okay, so I think we have better movement now. We can tweak a bit of the character movement logic here. So the speed is going to be like 300, and we're going to reset any value we put there. Like this. So we want like 300, and we're gonna modify some stuff in here as well in the capsule component. We're gonna set, we don't have any gravity, we're not gonna apply impulse on damage as well. And I think that's it. Maybe we have some stuff in here to modify. Maybe we can say net update frequency like 30. Oh yeah, combat unit 30. Okay, we modified these values here, so that's fine. And I think we might not want to change anything else here. So the character movement, acceleration, I think we want to remove. Oh, we don't want to change that right now. So we might want to tweak some stuff. Yeah, we don't want to enable physical interaction. We don't want unit to bump into each other, even if it was fun. And maybe if we try now, what does it change? Yeah, so we have kind of big. They kept bumping into each other. I think we're never calling stop movement or anything like this, so it keeps triggering the movement logic. It doesn't. We don't care at that stage. Oh, but we lost the fact that we could be focusing the unit, so we just have to repair this before wrapping up the video. So we can focus units there, but we can't focus them here. So I think, and we have some kind of problem with the else bar as well. So what if the unit is actually not pulled by default? What if it's static? Where is the else bar located at? So we're just gonna move the else bar on top of the mesh like this. Oh yeah. We need to make units pull by default when we do this, but we're not gonna try right now. So we're fine with this. And the other issue was that the mesh, we actually want this to be focusable, and I think that's it. Oh, not in the unit, yeah, in the combat unit, and we need the unit to be pulled like this. So if we put units there and start the game, yeah, we can interact with the units. So we're happy about this. So we made our unit movement smoother. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.